Everybody has a thriller that disappointed them, and today I'm going to be talking about The Perfect Child by Lucinda Berry. This book follows a married couple who work at the same hospital, a surgeon named Chris and a nurse named Hannah. When a seemingly abused and abandoned 6-year-old girl named Janie is brought into the hospital, Chris and Hannah both get very close to her, but especially Chris. Eventually they become her guardians, and then her dark, evil side is revealed. So, off the top, I don't like creepy kid stories. Kids don't creep me out, kids don't scare me. As someone who regularly interacts with a child who's about the same age as Janie, sorry, you're not outsmarting me, kid. Had this not been a book club pick for me, I would have never read this book. However, a topic not being my personal preference isn't enough for me to give it 1 star. As long as the writing is good, I can still have some aspects that I appreciate about it. Unfortunately, the writing is also bad. On top of the wooden and boring characters, there were some inconsistencies I noticed early on that could have been fixed with another round of editing. For example, right after Janie is brought in, someone says there's going to be a media circus, and then later on in that same scene, they say, we're not worried about a media circus. In another scene, Christopher says the procedure he performed on her. That's fine. In a few paragraphs later, he repeats the procedure he performed on her, with no new information. Why was that repeated? One character says that Chris thought that love alone could save Janie, but later on, it says that Chris ordered a bunch of books in the hopes of learning to work with an abused child. So did he think that love alone could save her, or was he doing research? And on top of that, the first chunk of this book is just boring. Yes, there's a little bit of a mystery when it comes to Janie's mom, but that's so far in the background because our characters that we're following aren't directly involved in that. So on top of a premise I already didn't like that much, bad writing, and a boring first half, this is unfortunately 1, maybe 1.5 stars. I haven't settled on that yet.